Hey guys, welcome to our new series that we're starting here on OrmsTV. What we're going to do is we're going to basically run you through everything camera, video, photography related. Just give you a rundown. There's going to be some beginner videos, there's going to be stuff for the more advanced guys out there. And I figured today we'll kick it off by just giving you a basic rundown of the differences you get between DSLRs and mirrorless cameras. Okay, so let's kick it off by looking at your traditional DSLR camera. So this is it, a digital single lens reflex camera. So the whole idea with this system is you can take your lenses off, you can change them, you can literally do whatever you want and cater the camera to your exact needs. Now, why is it called a DSLR? So effectively on the inside there is a mirror assembly. And behind the mirror there is a shutter. Now what happens is as the light passes through the lens into your camera, it reflects off the mirror up into a paint-up prism, and that is effectively what you're looking at, you know, as you're looking through the camera doing your photography. If you compare this to, you know, the popular thing at the moment, your mirrorless cameras, you can see big difference in size immediately. So why is it called a mirrorless camera? Well, plain and simple, there is no mirror on the inside. No mirror assembly, no paint-up prism, nothing at all. That allows us to have a camera that is far smaller than your traditional DSLR setup. And I mean, if you look at it, it's very clear to see where the differences come in size. So in a mirrorless camera, your sensor is constantly gathering light, basically constantly capturing information, and that gets displayed on generally an LCD screen, and some of them do have viewfinders, but it's not an optical viewfinder, they are digital viewfinders, and it's literally displaying what your sensor is capturing, you know, just as you're pointing it around the world. As you can see, there's no physical shutter, so all that happens is all the pixels on the sensor get activated, they capture whatever light is being cast onto it by your lens at the moment, and that gets saved as a digital image. So looking at some of the pros and cons between the two systems, let's have a look at mirrorless cameras and the pros of using a mirrorless camera. They're small. That literally is the massive claim to fame here. They are absolutely tiny compared to DSLR cameras. When you've got a mirrorless camera, you can be a lot more, I guess, stealthy than what you can using a DSLR. And that is why these have seen massive adoption amongst your street photographers, a lot of portrait photographers, anything like that, anything where you don't want to seem like the guy shoving a massive camera in someone's face. You know, even if you're out with friends, you're at a braai, you're, you know, at a restaurant, you don't want to lug one of these things out and be the guy who's sticking this into people's faces. You know, these things really come into their own there. But there's a lot of limitations in your mirrorless system as well. A limited array of lenses available for them is probably the major thing that most people will notice. You do not have the same level of lenses available that you do with DSLRs. If we break it down, something like your popular DSLRs, your Canons, your Nikons, literally hundreds of lenses available for each and every one of their models in production. And that is why this is still the professional's choice, because you can go out and you can buy a lens that perfectly suits your needs. And that is why these still see massive use around the world. But mirrorless cameras, because of their size, because of their versatility, they will come into their own. And realistically, you will see these little things, you know, they'll be the future of both photography and videography possibly. Okay, so that's it for our first video. If you enjoyed that, give us a like. If you want to see any future content that we create, subscribe to our channel right here. And if there's anything specifically that you would like to know, any future videos that you'd like to see, drop us a comment below and we'll see what we can do for you. Thanks.